All right, let's just jump right in. If you're a blogger, a writer, any kind of content creator, you know the entire game has changed. It's 2026, and the demand to create amazing content, and a lot of it is it's huge. But what if that thing that feels like a threat, AI, is actually your biggest advantage? Today, we're gonna break down how to use AI not as a replacement, but as your own personal creative amplifier.
And look, this isn't some far-off theory. This is happening right now. Just take this blogger from Austin. She didn't just 6x her output, which is amazing, right? She did it without hitting that burnout wall. This story is the perfect place to start because it gets right to the point. This isn't about letting a robot write for you. It's about learning how to work with it. And believe me, she is not alone, not even close. This isn't some niche trend for the super techie folks anymore. In 2026, a massive 73% of bloggers in the US are using AI tools on the regular. So yeah, this is the new normal. The question isn't if you should use AI anymore, it's how are you gonna use it to stand out?
And let's be real for a second, the struggle is real. The quality bar for what's considered good content is just sky high. Search engines like Google are way smarter, and our readers, well, they expect real depth, real personality, and real value every single time. Trying to juggle all of that by yourself, it can feel pretty much impossible. So what's the solution here? How do you actually do it? Well, it all starts by just reframing how we think about it. We gotta stop seeing AI as this thing that's here to replace us and start seeing it for what it really can be, your AI amplifier.
So what do I mean by an AI amplifier? Think of it like this. It's a tool that takes care of all the grind, the mechanical, time-sucking parts of creating content. All those hours you spend on research, building outlines, or just staring at a blank page trying to get a first draft down. The AI does that heavy lifting, which frees you up to do the work that only you can do, adding your unique voice, your personal stories, your expertise.
And this quote from Jessica, a really successful lifestyle blogger, just nails it. She calls AI the assistant she could never afford to hire. And that's exactly it. It's your partner that lets you be the creative director of your brand, instead of just feeling like you're working on an assembly line. Okay, so the idea sounds great, right? But the market is flooded with all these different tools. So how do you actually find the right creative partner for you? Let's break down some of the top players in 2026. First up, you've got the heavy hitters. In one corner, there's Jasper AI. This is kind of the professional's choice. It's for serious bloggers who need really high-quality stuff consistently. Then you've got the latest version of ChatGPT. For $20 a month, it's the perfect tool if you're on a budget and you love to experiment and really get in there and tinker with prompts. Now, things are also getting super specialized. Take Koala Writer. It's basically a secret weapon for affiliate marketers. You can pretty much generate a whole SEO-optimized product review with just one click. Then there's something like Phrase.io, which is all about dominating search results. It literally analyzes what's already ranking and gives you a blueprint to beat it. And lastly, for some really specific needs, WriteSonic has real-time access to the web, which is a total game changer if you're writing about news or topics that change really fast. And on the other side, there's Copy.ai. This one is the king of automation. You can build entire workflows to turn a single idea into a blog post, a bunch of social media posts, and a newsletter all at once. But look, picking a tool, that's just step one. The real magic happens when you have the right strategy to go with it. You need a playbook that makes sure the human element, your voice, is always front and center. And here it is. It's actually a pretty simple 4-step process. 1. Always give the AI a detailed brief. Remember, garbage in, garbage out. 2. Get an outline first. Look at it, tweak it, perfect it before you ask for a full draft. 3, and this is the most important one, inject your stories, your experiences. And 4, always, and I mean always, fact-check every statistic and claim. So why is that third step so ridiculously important? Because Google's guidelines now are all about rewarding content that shows real, first-hand expertise. Your personal perspective isn't just a nice-to-have anymore. In this age of AI, it's your single most valuable asset. The AI gives you the canvas, but you are always the artist. So let's see what this playbook actually looks like out in the wild. Because this case study of a blogger from Toronto, it really shows the kind of transformation that's possible when you get this right. So this is Marcus. He's a personal finance blogger, and honestly, he was stuck.
He was putting out about 2 really solid posts a month, but his growth had totally flatlined. He was just running on that content treadmill, going nowhere fast. Then he put his AI amplifier system into action. He started using one tool for keyword research and another for first drafts, which freed up his time to add his unique insights about the Canadian market. And the result? He went from 2 posts a month to 12. That is a 6x increase in his output.
Now, before all this, his blog was making a pretty modest $180 a month. It was more of a passion project, not really a business. But after just 6 months with his new strategy, his monthly revenue just exploded to over $2,800. This right here is the tangible result of pairing smart AI tools with real human expertise. It's not just about making more content, it's about having a better strategy.
And Marcus really says it best himself. He was worried AI would water down his work. But instead, it gave him the breathing room to finally build and execute a real content strategy. He could finally be proactive instead of just reactive.
So, if there is one thing you take away from all this, please let it be this. Your voice, your stories, your experience, they are irreplaceable. AI is not here to take that away. It's here to do the boring stuff, to handle the grind, so you have more time and energy to do the amazing work that only you can do.
The bloggers who are really winning in 2026 aren't the ones who bury their heads in the sand. They're the ones who adapted. They're using these incredible tools to amplify their own unique human creativity. So the only question left is, how are you going to amplify yours?